Awesome. So that was a really interesting conversation, Gideon. And as I just said, I feel like I've actually got more questions than I answered. I think a bonus question that I'd like answered is, what is the value of having a branded YouTube channel versus just uploading videos to my own account?
Well, I think when you brand your own YouTube channel, that gives you a lot of benefit when people come and visit your site. Once you become a partner on YouTube, you get some extra benefits of branding. But a real benefit there is that, the whole thing about YouTube and getting people's attention is about building that relationship with your audience. So yes, your brand is important, but the content that you have on your channel, I would say, is even more important. You need to make sure that you make contact with your target audience and that you invoke some kind of a response from them. It's a two-way conversation. It's not just, in fact, it's a many-way conversation. It's you and all of your followers with each other on your channel and on your videos.
So for somebody who is new to YouTubing and to particularly creating their own channel, your advice would be, don't spend a whole lot of time getting the branding spot on, just start getting video out there.
Absolutely, just get started, like I talked about at the event earlier tonight, if you're not ready for video and you're a bit shy or whatever, and you're not sure if people are going to receive your content very well, just make them private. You don't have to make them public, and just get used to the process of submitting videos and of playing around on YouTube. Okay,
so your top tips would be get started and subscribe to others in your niche so you can see what's going on.
Absolutely, if you're just beginning, just get started, subscribe to other channels and learn what other people are doing, and then slowly start introducing your own videos as you get to know your market better. Fantastic.
Gideon, thank you so much for being part of our panel tonight and for teaching us what you know about video blogging.
Thanks, Kat.
All right, Craig, another fantastic conversation about why we should be blogging, YouTubing, video marketing, and how that all impacts our search engine results. I've noticed Reload now, you're not video bloggers, however you have recently transitioned from using amateurish do-it-yourself video marketing posts to professional ones. Why did you move to professional?
Well, I think the big thing is time, basically. You get to a point, obviously, where as part of your overall marketing strategy, you want to make sure that everything you're doing is consistent right across the brand. So that's whether it's your TV, your radio, your blogging, everything you're doing, you want to get to a consistent level from a marketing point of view. And so your message is consistent out to your consumers and out to your potential market. So from our point of view, it came down to a point where we couldn't dedicate the time internally to be able to produce the videos ourselves. And that's where we've started to use an external company, basically, to be able to produce those videos and keep it basically consistent with the rest of the brand.
Are you seeing an improvement in the level of engagement that you're getting from your followers now that you've switched to professionally produced videos?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think the big part is it's got to be integrated as part of the whole strategy. And so putting it on your Facebook page as well, making sure it's up on YouTube, linking to it from blog posts and all sorts of stuff. It definitely helps when you've got professional videos that are being showcased.
Okay. I guess my final question then would be, we talked a lot tonight about how important it is to have your videos obviously on YouTube, that's where you put them, but it's also about putting them everywhere else and embedding them into your other sites, not just linking to them.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the big thing now with social media is it is across so many different platforms that you can't sort of be just focusing on one. And so utilising, Facebook, utilising Twitter, utilising all the social media channels, and making sure that all your blogs and all your videos are being distributed across all the different mediums, because not everyone is on all of them, and it's about making sure you can reach the right people in the right environment.
Fantastic, Craig. Thanks once again for being part of Networx this evening. You contributed a huge amount to the conversation, and I appreciate those little extra bonus insights.
No worries. Thanks very much. Cheers.
So many questions to ask Yaro about blogging, how to do it well, and how to really dominate that space. One thing that we didn't get to talk a lot about tonight was how do you choose a topic? So, and particularly, how do you choose a topic that's going to work in a blog?
Yeah. This is a bit of a pitfall question that a lot of people don't think about enough, especially because this is the first question to answer correctly. If you get this wrong, then you literally could be spinning your wheels for months at a time and not getting any audience, not making any money, and so forth. So keyword research is critical. There's a tool called Market Samurai It's not a free one, but it's a great tool for comparing search results, keyword phrases, how many people are searching for certain phrases each month by location, so you can do a local-based search. Do some research and see how many competitors are already succeeding in your marketplace. I know that's kind of sometimes a turnoff. You don't want to enter markets where there are a lot of people competing, but that's a sign that it actually works.
For example, if there's a lot of magazines on a subject, like there's lots of magazines for men's sports or for fishing and stuff, does that mean it's going to translate well to a blog online?
Yes. However, obviously the magazine industry is dying a little bit. I'm more hesitant to, say use that as your only tool for research, simply because a magazine might be on its last legs. You just don't know nowadays. You can check Google AdWords. Are people spending money to reach people already? And are they doing it long term, so they're making money? If you don't have money to spend, just Google's keyword research tool is free. If you type in Google keyword tool, you'll get this great tool. I can type in, photography for puppies, and you'll see what phrases people use to find out about that subject, which are the most popular ones, and that can be a great starting point to see if there is a market available in your niche.
Okay, cool. Is there a rule of thumb then in terms of how often you have to write about your topic in order to have build a decent amount of traffic?
There isn't a rule of thumb, but you could say the more the merrier in a lot of ways. It's very rare for someone to say they write too much content and that's why they're not succeeding. It's not enough is definitely a common answer. I recommend to people when they start, if they're a one-person show and doing it themselves, try and do it every weekday, once a day. That's what I did when I started out. Later on, I dropped to twice a week, and now it's like once a week.
Okay, cool. So the key takeaways there are: do your research, find a topic that people are going to actually come to, and then build as much content as you possibly can.
Yeah, and there's some more steps after that, but step one, or maybe step 0 and step 1, check out the market, find a need, make sure there's people looking for it, and then write great content or produce great videos or whatever it is you're going to do to create content to get in front of that audience, and you've got the basics for building a successful blog, website, everything.
Cool. Yaro, thanks so much for this extra little bonus bit, and thanks so much for being part of the conversation tonight. It's been fantastic.
Thank you for having me.